first one, right?
Yeah, it's kind of obsolete. Zoom pretty much replaced
So I can FaceTime because I'm on Facebook?
it. No, they
Just because I got Apple? Okay.
Yeah, they have video calls on Facebook. They're really cheap. You have to read the live video streaming is still it's not in its infancy anymore. It's like in a toddler phase.
Right.
So it's not very good.
It's
yet.
not an adult.
No, Zoom and FaceTime are the only two that are good. Everything else has got a lot of problems. A lot of drawbacks. But yeah, I would try to get a new phone because phones are really only good for 2 or 3 years. Then you need a new. They just get crappy, you know,
So
chargers doesn't work.
10 years, 9?
Yeah, that's a long time. Yeah, well, I mean, I guess mine gets a lot dirtier at work, probably. In
Yeah,
most
but
cases.
I've been retired for 5 years now.
Yeah.
I used it for about 4 or 5.
Yeah. I mean, they continue to work. My old iPhone 4S still works. I bought it in 2011, I think.
So I mean, I worked every day for 5 years, dirt and stuff, and now I've had it for 5 years. And, yeah, okay, so I've got my mileage.
Yeah. Yeah, a phone is usually only good for 2 or 3
And
years.
how much is a phone?
A brand new iPhone? Probably $1,600, $1,700. Yeah, but they're not, he's not going to give you a brand new one. Nobody buys a brand new one unless you're like Robert, one of those people that just has to have the newest, best thing and is just dumb enough to
He's one of them guys.
Oh, he's upgraded his phone like 6 times since he's been here.
Because they have a
He wants the new one, the good one. You know, because it has this feature with slightly better pixels.
And he wonders why he's broke.
Yeah. Yep. That's how he is with computers, TVs, everything. He bought a computer with a 4090 graphics card, which is an RTX 4090. That thing had to have been, just the graphics card had to have been over $1,000. This was like a year and a half when it was still new. I've never paid $1,000 for a freaking graphics card. I've never paid $500. I paid $500 one time for the one I've got now. That's it. And that's because the RTX technology was still new. I'll never pay that again until the technology goes way up.
Right.
That's what happened. I'm not just paying that much because it's the newest
The
best.
model, it better be a big improvement.
Yeah. His financing on his car, like he got this car that he should have got like a beater. But instead he financed $40-something thousand on a little Hyundai computerized. Yeah, he bought it from the Carvana. Online. Yeah, that's what I did. Terrible.
I remember Sean Jackson was working with, he's actually my distant cousin, worked for Bill Rick. He was related to somebody on my grandma's side of the family. The people that owned Rackets 4 Golf Club in South. I can't come up with a name right now, but anyway. What was I saying there?
I know you started a new one.
About, Sean Jackson, yeah. He comes up, shows up, he's got like a fairly new Ranger truck. Guy's 19, he's working every day pretty much. And I said, hey man, what you do there? You got you a nice ride. He goes, oh yeah. He goes, this was in the 90s. He goes, oh yeah. He goes, yeah, I got a good deal on it. I don't know, I can't remember the numbers, but he wasn't making much money back then. He goes, oh, don't worry, man, I can afford it. He goes, it's only $90 a week. From
And back then,
J.D. Byrider. Saw him come. They said, here, we'll put you right in here. He's salesman, man.
yeah, it's been 10 years. It's probably time for a new phone for sure. Mine usually lasts about 5 or 6. And then, like you said, chargers falling out. Starts going through chargers. I had one iPhone. I went through 15 chargers, and I'm like finally realized that the phone was just cooked. And it was cooking my chargers.
When I get back, I will talk to him.
You know, a phone is starting to go bad when it doesn't hold its charge as well.
Yeah, if he's got a phone, that's all I
He
need.
might. I don't know.
Yeah, but
I don't know what he's
I mean,
got.
I don't need, I just need something that works.
Yeah.
I would hate to have to ask you.
Well, it's your only chance of getting a decent iPhone.
Yeah, that's right.
Otherwise, you're going to have to get an off-brand,
Relearn.
and then you'll have to relearn. And you'll be out there, you know, like I said, iPhones are, the one good thing they've got going for them is they're like 10 times less likely to get a virus. Any other kind of phone is easy harbor for a virus. Especially, no offense, but somebody that doesn't really know
Well,
what
that's
they're
me.
playing on.
That's exactly me.
Yeah.
So why is
Because they have their own ecosystem. They shut out the world for only Apple. If it's not made for Apple, it doesn't work on Apple. Like, period. Everything. Any kind of program, software, computer, this or that, plugs. They got different plugs for the phone, so you can't.
Yeah, it's
everything-
switched to USB-C.
Yeah, that's very recent. But yeah, that's the other thing. They used to have their own plugs. Now they go with everybody else's plugs now because they don't have the best one anymore.
Oh,
Apple is one of those mighty have fallen companies, in my opinion. People just haven't realized it. You
Right.
know, oh, how the mighty have fallen. That's Apple. Ever since Steve Jobs died, they've been on a downward spiral.
Right.
I called it back then. I'm seeing it now. Their cameras are garbage.
How
They're
long's it-
overpriced.
How long has it been since he died?
It's been 5 years.
Yeah, that's right.
I thought he died in 2011.
No. It can't be right. It had to have been way after that. No, you're right. 2011. Wow.
Right as always.
Yeah. So yeah, I must have bought one of the last phones that was made by the while he was still there. And that was probably after that.
Barely though. Yeah.
Yeah, because I bought mine in 2011. So it was
I
the
can't
last
remember
ones.
exactly when Randy got these.
Yeah. Yeah. So
At the time, he had a plan with like 12 phones.
I don't know what he's got
I
now.
don't either.
He's probably reworking all that.
Yeah, well, I got to put some metal on for him as soon as I get back.
There you go.
And all eyes and then
Yeah.
we'll just go from
Yeah,
there.
just whatever he's got laying around, really, that's what you want. Something that
Well,
works.
he's Apple, right? He's iPhone.
I think he's still
That's
using
what I thought.
Because I think his kids use it.
I think so too.
Usually people that don't really care, they'll go with iPhone just because it's, like they don't care about the price as much. Just because it's easier to connect to people on iPhone. Like the blue text show up instantly.
That's what I mean. I need,
Kids have it,
I need,
tablet.
that's what I mean. I need easy.
Yeah, you got it.
I gotta have easy.
It's pretty similar nowadays.